Put a gun against his head. Trigger, now he's dead. I don't have the licensing for this. Stop it. Bonjour, boners. Hello, I am not naked, but I like to pretend that I am. Hi, boners. It's Saturday. It's your pal, Jess. Hello, it's your pal, Jess Wood. How do you do? It's Saturday. Gonna get down on Saturday. It's time for Get Wood, your favorite show brought to you by anti-fascism, uh, pro-love. Lets everybody fucking calm down for a second and get the goddamn love out. Get your love out. Can you whip your love out, please? Excuse me while I whip this out. Ah! Blazing Saddles. All right, let's do the show. Let's do the theme song first. Okay, shall we? Big Bud, Sesame, Big Minge Energy, Rat-a-ta-ta-ta. That's a 9 mil melody. Bam. And you say, God damn. This is a dope jam. I crack myself up. I'm broad. I'm broad. I'm broader than Broadway. And I'm so distracted. I'm broad. Yes, I'm broad. Oh, holiday. I'm broader than Broadway. And I'm diddling. Oh, I'm such a diddler myself. And it feels so good. Your sauce will mix with ours and we'll make a good goulash, baby. Oh, yeah. What time is it? It's time for Get Wood with your pal, Jess Wood. Hi, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? I hope bien. It is weirdly, whoa, wow, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. The one thing that I would love to say, well, first of all, thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody who sent me feedback. Like, I get comfortable. I can't seem to find my comfortability here today. Let me put a little pillow behind my ears to ears. Um, I'm wearing a shawl. For those of you who are just on audio today, I'm wearing a shawl. It's a scarf, but I'm calling it a shawl. And it's pink and it's leopard and it's pink leopard and it's really exciting and fun. Exciting and new. Do you know that I sing the Love Boat theme song on here at least one time every week, which is at least one lyric, one line from the Love Boat every week here on Get Wood. I know it's so exciting. I don't know. I feel so I wanted to thank everyone who was so wonderful about last week's show and who more than 3 of you told me that the job getting rob'd was a bop. You got the job getting rob'd, job getting rob'd. Yeah, it's almost like a 50s, like a doo-wop. Did you hear that in the distance? It sounded like a fart. It was a horn, a fart horn. So I want to thank everybody who sent me their hilarious takes on the JOB getting ROB'd, who told me they loved that rhyme, who told me they are going to name their next dog or cat or pet Tommy Tramp Stamp, that I also had a friend, shout out to Josie, who didn't listen to the full episode and thought it was an inside job. And I was like, ooh, I want you to listen to the whole episode. And that way you can know that no one at our place, I mean, I don't know, maybe some of the gentlemen at our place have tramp stamps. I haven't been so lucky to see that. Or unlucky, really. Um, um, Hi. It's so weird to do this so early in the day, but I was getting really tired on Saturday nights. I mean, it is the loneliest night of the week. And yet I hadn't been lonely in weeks and weeks. I just keep going out. I keep either having a show, going to a show, being at in a show, you know, show, you know? So I took it upon myself to make this an earlier time. So I've had my morning ritual. Do you guys do morning rituals? I know I've asked you this before, but It's so comforting, especially if you grew up in chaos and trauma and, I was gonna say in molestation. I mean, yes, if you grew up in molestation, it's really great to have a morning ritual. It's really, really lovely and satisfying. And I have to say, especially if your caretakers did not show up for you in a healthy and loving way, that you now are showing up for yourself in a healthy and loving way. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. And I really recommend it. And it's hard, but here's the practice. Ready? Get wood. We curse a lot, but we also care about your spiritual being and your health and your mental. Um, the Here's the thing, when you start to show up for yourself and practice not being angry at yourself if you miss it, or if it's shorter, or if you didn't do the complete mess that you set up, not mess, but here's the thing, like, I have a structured morning ritual that I do that anyone who's close to me knows that I have to do it because it keeps me calm, it keeps me balanced. And can you imagine imagine me if I didn't do that with all the ADHD and all the OCD and all the chi and the pinch and machichis. It's like a whole situation. So I do this. I wake up, I make the coffee, I do a oil pull. That's right, fuckers. I do an oil pull in my mouth, like a coconut or, coconut oil pull, about maybe 5 to 10 minutes of the swishing, because it's just good for your teeth health. It's good for your gum health. It's good for everything, your breath, your teeth, your tongue. And get your tongue ready, boy. And oh, that was nasty. And whilst I'm swishing and swashing this lovely oil pull, I'm boiling water for coffee. And then when finish the oil pull and I brush my teeth, then I go and I drink a big old thing of water before I do the coffee, because you have to have water before your coffee is fucking, you got to for the health. And you got to hydrate before you take away the hydration, before you dry yourself out with the fucking coffee. So anyway, now I'm on my coffee. I still haven't looked at the phone. I haven't talked on the phone. I haven't looked at the TV. There's nothing on. There's no media on. There's no radio. There's no television. There's no phone. Nada. Just me and swishing oils and then making coffee. So then I get my coffee and I go sit down, and I have a little place that I really am comfortable where I can look out the window and I can say hi to all the birds, and I'm sitting near the plants. So I say hi to the plants. You know me, I love saying hi to plants and birds. I hope you do too. I feel like you do. And I'm writing and I'm doing the morning pages. Now, the morning pages is nothing regarding like comedy or storytelling or work or anything like that. It's all just it's just free balling. Like, you just throw down anything that you want to throw down on the page. A lot of times it's just scribble scrabble, like, I need to go to the market. Like, a lot of times for me, it's just lists of chores and shit that I want to do that I need to get done. And I go, oh, okay, well, that's all it was. That's all it was. Sometimes I'm bitching about something. Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I'm like, I'm so grateful. This is amazing. Now, here's the thing. The practice is just showing up for yourself and writing 3 pages, 3 long form pages. I know it sounds like a really hard assignment, but it's actually not. Like I always say, if I can do this, anyone can do this, because it's just the practice of showing up for yourself. And if you only get 1 page out the first time you do this, I love you. If you only get 2, you're fine. 3, oh my God, you've won the situation. Who are you competing against? Yourself. Just showing up for yourself and not even having any kind of negative thoughts or any kind of anger towards yourself. And if you do have negative thoughts and anger towards yourself, write it down. That way it all comes out. Because when you're writing with a pen, because you're not doing this on the computer, you're writing with this pen and a notebook, it's scientifically proven, boners, science, listen up, your heart to your hand when you're writing. I know. Your heart to your hand. I know. Listen, I'm fucking smart. All right? I'm smart. Get a load of them apples. That's my boy. He's smart. So the morning ritual, it's so important. And I hope that you do something for yourself that's very special and lovely. Whether it's a morning ritual, whether it's a weekly ritual, whether it's a luxurious thing, you're taking a tub or going to a spa of some sort, a sauna. I've told you before, I live in an area where there's spas on every block, at least 3 spas on every block. Have I gone to the spa? No. What am I doing? I'm getting my hair cut. I know I have a haircut and yet I put it up because I don't know. Sometimes it's just you feel how you feel and you just go with it. And you know what? If you're in a place where you're feeling like, oh, I don't want to be in this place, just smile and know that you can be thankful for understanding that you don't want to be in that place. Because if you give it a negative connotation, it's just going to stick to you like gum on a shoe. I know, that's fucked up. Anyway, so much spirituality, so much in the beginning here. All right, let me tell you about what's happening. Well, talk about luxury. I treated myself to a bath last night, a tub with the candles and the salts and the bubbles. I mean, there's really nothing like it. It's so beautiful, and there's nothing to do. Where are you in a rush to? What do you got going on? What's the emergency? And even today I have a show. I mean, after you and this lovely show, I have a storytelling show this afternoon in Coney Island, and it's at 3 o'clock, which means I finish this, I get ready. You probably want to put a sweater on, and I go. But the fact that I had an hour last night that I could do whatever I wanted with, and I decided to not watch TV. I decided to go into the tub and to listen to some meditation talks from my Dharma Punks guy. I haven't talked about him in a while. If you don't follow, if you don't fault, please follow Dharma Punks NYC. It's punks with an X. And he is fantastic. Josh Corda, you kidding me? That's my dude, yo. He is I just love him because he's an ex-punker, he's an ex-druggie, he's an ex-homeless kid on the streets of New York City, born and raised. And now he's a fucking Buddhist practitioner teacher guy. And he's got the best stuff to talk about. And the talk last night that I listened to was all about how our bodies can remain anxious and in an anxious state, even when we think we're at a place that's actually going to help us relax. Like, have you ever been to the beach on like a beautiful summer day and you're like, oh my God, I love the beach. Here I am at the beach. I love the beach. And then you're like, but my bills aren't paid and my job sucks. And you're not even really at the beach. You heard me. You feel me, right? So any of these things, like just take some time out for yourself this week and give yourself a little bit of luxury, whatever that means to you. If that means going and getting your favorite like matcha at the shop that you never go to because you say it's too expensive, go and splurge and get yourself that drink. Or if you want to go take that hike in that trail you haven't gone to yet, or you want to try to figure out that thing on the computer that's going to make you feel better once figure it out, I say go do all the things. Why not? You know? Why not? I've been doing so many things this week, so many things. And it's not just because I'm leaving on Monday for New Orleans. I know. I told you last week, I'm not going to see you next week because I'm taking the week off because I'm going to be out of town. And I'm so excited. And I'm going to have so many things to tell you when I get back. I mean, forget about it. Forgot about it. Oops. Hello? There's a little hair sticking out. Would you like to deal with it? Yeah, thanks. Bye. So this week, again, very much like last week and all the weeks before in my life here, especially in New York City, I met some wonderful strangers. Oh, how I love my strangers. Do you ever just go and talk to a stranger or two? It's so fulfilling. It really is a delight. Um, my first new friend, her name is Linda. Listen to me, Linda. Listen to me, Linda. Linda, listen. She and I met after I had seen my Aunt Vicky. Yes, I saw Aunt Vicky this week. She was very grateful to see me. Your skin looks amazing. And I go, yeah, it's probably just the makeup I'm wearing. She goes, just take the compliment. Meanwhile, Can she take a compliment? Here's the thing. If you're telling other people to take the compliment, you better have taken the compliment. Do you know what I'm talking? Sounds kooky in here right now. All right. So I was with my auntie. We had lunch, and then at Grand Central. And at Grand Central, there's a free holiday market and train exhibit, there's trains, toy trains running around. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go pop in after I had lunch. We had lunch. She was not feeling. I said, Auntie, what would you like to eat today? And she goes, I don't care. It'll go right through me anyways. So Jewish. And I really practice catching myself if I am also in that state. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to help you digest if you spell, our words are spells. So if you put a spell out into the universe and you're like, it'll all go right through me. Guess what's going to happen? Your fucking food's going to go right through you. But if you say, "Oh, I'm going to eat, it's going to be delicious and lovely and delightful and I'm just going to sit quietly after I eat and I'm going to digest this." So good. So after the auntie, I walked to the train, made sure she got on all right safely to the Metro North to go in upstate. So then I go to the holiday fair. I'm like, I want to see the holiday fair. I want to see the trains. Attractive lady with the snotting. And so I go and they're playing Billy Idol. Nice day for a award wedding. And there's this chick who's like my age and she's walking in the holiday fair as well, but she doesn't work there. She's just walking like another pedestrian lady. And she's like, what wedding? Yeah. And so I said, hey, girl, that's right. Rock out, Billy Idol. And she goes, oh, yeah. I saw Stevie Nicks last night for my birthday. Bitch, what? We're friends. We're friends now. Stevie, the White Witch, Stevie Nicks. And I said to her, where did you, oh my God, I'm so jealous. Where did you see Stevie Nicks? She goes, Barclays Center. Everything is so corporate and so trash, like Barclays Center. That's no place to see someone like Stevie Nicks. You want to see someone like Stevie Nicks in like Irving Plaza, like a little venue, or like outside on a pier somewhere, like during the sunset or the full moon. Ah, Barclays Center. Anyway, Miss Linda, listen to me. She and I started chatting. Turns out her husband is trying to do comedy. And I was like, and he's in a class. And I was like, fuck that teacher. Cause she was telling me what the teacher had said to him. And then I was like, anything that he can come up with that's embarrassing or that he's angry about, those are the things you want to concentrate on for comedy. And she's like, I was supposed to meet you. I go, of course, Stevie Nicks. What the fuck do you think is happening in this life except for us all supposed to be meeting each other and having these amazing magical conversations in the middle of a holiday fair in the middle of Grand Central Station? Come on. It's pretty random, but is it? She told me that I may be some sort of oh my God, it's like an unknown blood type that I have. And that those of us with this type of blood types are from another sphere, planet, universe. Yeah, I know. That's what she said. So guess what? I'm going with it. And yes, we are friends now on TikTok. Can you imagine? A couple of Gen Xers getting cute on TikTok. Which leads me to my next story, which may be my last story of the day because it got me so fucking riled up. Okay. Okay, remember I'm gonna look back at my notes because remember last week? Was it last week? No. Was it the week before? Listen. Remember when the teenagers danced and I filmed them dancing? Do you remember when I was in Coney Island and I was walking with my friend Juliet and we saw these teenagers coming out of Lincoln High School and one of them were jumping. Oh, he was jumping so high and beautifully and the girls were dancing and they were so cute. And I said, I want to dance with you. And they said, no, you're going to film us. You're going to film us dancing. And then I felt so cool that I was filming them dancing and they were doing the slip slappity slap slap and the slip slippity snoop slap 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 slap. And I said, I want to dance with you. And they said, no, 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 you have to film. Okay. Just to be involved in the teenager's lifestyle. I was fine with it. Now, they were coming up to the camera and they were doing stuff with the camera. And I thought they were just doing like zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Well, because I'm a TikTok addict, better than being a meth head and having my dick and balls out, Tommy Tramp stamp. I'm on TikTok the other night and I see a slew of videos talking about, did you see that woman who's suing the teenagers for filming her unbeknownst to her, but filming her like right up in her face, filming her, not just like, oh, you're in the vicinity and we can all kind of get away with filming who's in public and do. There's not a lot of laws about that. However, this is called, ready? If you don't know, now you know, Biggie, the turn the camera prank. Flip the camera prank. And from what people are talking about on TikTok, oh, it's a bully. They're bullies, these kids. These kids are just a bunch of fucking bullies. Who's raising these goddamn animal alpha generation? Can't read, can't talk to each other, can't have sex without hurting one another or licking a butthole. Who are these children? Well, flip the camera prank, which means you get an unsuspecting mark. Hello, I'm looking at me. And you say to them, hey, would you mind filming we're going to dance. Would you mind filming our dance? And the unsuspecting mark, hello, goes, yeah, holds the camera, and they are dancing their slappity slap dance. And then they turn the camera around. So they're filming your big face. And so, okay, a lot of the stuff that I saw on camera, these motherfucking kids, the people that were filming them are like, they have real sad kind of faces on. And maybe some people are kind of smirking a little bit. Now, here was me. Remember? Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Slap it, slap it, slap it. Go, go, go. Hey, hey, hey. That's me. But they're flipping the fucking camera on me. So I am now searching TikTok like a detective, looking for a clue, looking for my big, big face in one of those flip the camera pranks. God damn it with these kids. Fuck them kids. You know what I'm saying? You know that song? Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. And I don't mean that in a way that it had happened to me as a child. Oh, molesty misters. No, I'm talking about fuck them. Fuck them and fuck them where they fuck. These fucking kids, man. So there is a woman who's suing these children, and I think she got money. I'm not going to sue anybody. I'm not like that petty. But man, I can't trust these fucking kids anymore. I can't trust these fucking kids anymore. Did I ever Did I ever trust these kids? Probably not. Should I ever trust these kids? Probably not. Would I have trusted me as a teenager? Hell no. All right. So, yeah, fuck those kids. How about what did Zoran do to Trump? What did Zoran do to Trump? Did you see their meeting with the press after they had their meeting? And one of the women in the press goes to Zoran, she goes, well, you called him a fascist. Do you still feel like he's a fascist? And he starts to say, well, I explained to Mr. Trump. And Trump goes, oh, just say yes. It'll be less time than trying to explain it. It'll be easier than trying to explain it. And he like gives him a little arm hit, like a flirty Mom Donnie is Mom Witchy. Don't you feel? He's a little Mom Witchy. Like, how did he get him? The thing about Trump is he loves anyone who's loved, right? Like he loves anyone popular. Like he just wants to be popular. He just wants to be the popular guy in the room. And now he's hanging out with this guy who's like the most popular amongst not just New York City residents, but like people around the world are looking at us and going like, hell yeah, Mom Donnie. So now Trump is like, we have a lot of the same ideas. Really, sir? Oh, Donnie. Donnie, Donnie, Donnie. Your mom really did a number on you. Anyway, listen, if you're in the New York City area today, are you in Brooklyn? Are you in New York? Come out to Coney Island, 3 p.m. at the Coney Island Museum, Surf Avenue, above the Freak Bar, next to the fucking Wonder Wheel. Come on, it's going to be a gas. We're a part of a festival called the Fall of Freedom Festival, which sounds really sad, but we're going to make it fun and funny. And if you have any eyes to come and check us out, please come and check us out. And if you enjoyed the show, and if you often enjoy this show, please share it with your friends, share it on your feed, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, leave a review and 5 stars at the podcast platform of your choice. You could go to Apple, you could go to Spotify. I don't care. It's whatever. I don't have those subscriptions to Spotify though, because they're terrible people trying to doing the boycott, boycotting. Okay, if you're in Los Angeles, I have to tell you to go and see my god sister in the Lenny and the Squigtones musical comedy show that she's doing at the Gary Marshall Theater. I think there might be a couple tickets left for tonight's show. It's the last show that they're doing. It's been sold out for the past few days. So Earth to Squiggy, I think it's called. Anyway, I love you so much for watching. I love you so much for all your support. A correction must be done. A few weeks ago, I was talking about Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Hollywood and that Marilyn Monroe was buried there. And to my friend Shauna, anywho, she gave me a wonderful correction and said, nay, nay, it is not Marilyn Monroe. So she's not there, but she is out in LA. Someplace. I didn't write down what the real thing was. I just wanted to do a correction because guess what? I will correct when I'm wrong, and I will often think that I'm wrong anyway, but I don't want to think I'm wrong. I want to think I'm right. I have a lot of notes that I use for the show. Am I qualifying right now? I need to stop qualifying. You guys are here. You guys are the best. I love you so much. And I said that before, but you know what? I'll say it again because I'm so grateful for everyone who shows up here, who writes to me during the week and sends me delicious and delightful memes or stories that they want me to talk about, and also just sharing the show and how much we feel so connected. And that's what we need right now is community and connection and love. And so here I am. Rock me like a hurricane. I'll see you not next week, but the week after. I believe it's the 6th of December. Can you fucking imagine how fast this goddamn year is going? And you know what? It's not even like, oh yeah, every year you get older and you think the year is going faster. No, it's again, I know I brought up science before, but I'll bring it up again. Scientifically, there's a faster the axis on the Earth's axis, yeah, faster, turning. We're turning faster. So, I mean, it's like an eighth of a second of a millennial lickle. Because, I failed out of science class because Mr. Rosen hated me. I also wore bells on my skirt, and so Mr. Rosen was very upset. You're a distraction, Wood. You're a distraction. And who would have thought that a distraction all my young life just made such a wonderful storyteller and comedian for my older life? Ha! How about that, Mr. Rosen? Suck it. But Joel, I love you. I'll talk to you next in a couple of weeks. I'm off to New Orleans on Monday. Very excited. Okay, have a wonderful couple of weeks. Take it easy if you have to see family that's hard for you this week, or if you have to do some stuff that might be challenging. Please just try to take some deep breaths, and you don't have to hurry. You don't. There's no rush. Love you. There's no rush, my